What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new news video. Today what I have for you guys is we're going to talk about the MW3 multiplayer gameplay as well as our first look and first early details. Now, the reveal trailer unfortunately did not show any MW3 gameplay. It only showed pretty much the campaign side of things, the storyline side of things. The only gameplay they showed in there was mainly for the campaign, so this does not have to do with the reveal trailer. The thing is with the reveal trailer today, the embargo ended up being lifted from many content creators that were invited over by Sledgehammer to come to the studio and get to watch MW3. Maybe some of them even got to play it, but a lot of them went to Twitter as soon as this reveal event went live and started explaining everything that they saw over at the studio. They talked about all the different movement changes, the different maps that are going to be available, the different features, and everything else that you need to know. I'm going to be covering right here in today's video. So if you find the video helpful and informative, consider hitting that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and information. And also, I do want to let you guys know, if you are a notification gang, I will always be pinning a comment from one of the notification members just as a way of saying thank you. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's get into it. So earlier today, we officially ended up getting the reveal trailer. I have some really good news for those of you guys who weren't able to participate in it. This event is going to be going live all the way up until August 21st. So you will be able to witness it at any point, any time of the day, all the way up until the 21st. We thought it was only going to be there for like 12 hours. It's actually going to be available all the way up until the 21st, and you're going to be able to even replay it if you want, which I actually have done already a couple times, but you can actually replay it if you want. And yeah, so that's just everything that you need to know in regards to the reveal trailer itself. So anyways, before we get into today's topic, a quick word from our sponsor, Messy Modding Store. It's a store that provides any and all Call of Duty services. They can even get you exclusive operators and bundles such as the Nuke Operator, the Burger King, as well as the Ghillie outfit. For the most reliable and swift Call of Duty services, check out Messy Modding. The link will be down in the description. Pre-ordering has now officially gone live in MW3, so now you can pre-order the game in either the standard version, which is $69.99, or the Vault Edition, which is $99.99. And along with that, there's also the bonus rewards that they have an event tab for that you can see in-game right now. So for example, if you pre-order, you'll be able to access the Soap Operator outfit along with the second variant of him, as well as a weapon blueprint, and you can see what it looks like in-game. That will be launching and be available directly for you in MW2. The other thing is, if you get the Vault Edition, there's like all these other different variants and different things. Apparently the Nemesis Operator pack, each operator has 2 different variants to them. We didn't know that because it really wasn't a video, but now that there's a video, you can see that they have multiple styles to these operators. So this is just like a little look at what they look like. You can pre-order on PlayStation, on Xbox, on Steam, Battle.net, or you can go into your local GameStop. Apparently GameStop has a Steelbook edition that maybe you can get as well if you get like the Vault Edition or something like that. I'm not sure of the details, but anyways, let's go ahead. Let's talk about another thing. Is triple XP is now live. So you have double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. It went live around an hour before the official reveal event, and now it's still currently there. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to be ending, but that is available as of right now, so take advantage of it. Anyways, now let's talk about the MW3 multiplayer gameplay, because with the embargo being lifted, a lot of content creators who are actually there at Sledgehammer Studios were able to pretty much give us a full rundown and details of everything that they got to see. One of the first things is there's going to be 16 brand new maps that are going to be available at launch with MW3, and then there's going to be 12 additional maps, over 12, that are going to be coming in during the duration of MW3 with the upcoming seasons. These are all going to be 6v6 maps, by the way, but the 16 new maps that we have officially been confirmed by Call of Duty themselves to be the old OG MW2 2009 maps. I did cover a video about this the other day where we talked about the gameplay details, but yeah, it's confirmed at this point. We're going to be seeing Sub Base, Afghan, Terminal, High Rise, Favela, all those OG maps. These are all going to be available. Charlie Intel also mentioned something about these maps. They said, we got to see a video overview of some of the maps remastered in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, and they look phenomenal. All of them have been rebuilt in this brand new engine, so they're not going to look exactly like they used to, but it's going to be upgraded and it'll have that same nostalgia, but it'll obviously have better quality and it'll look a lot nicer, hopefully. What are your thoughts and opinions on these OG maps returning? Are you excited for this, or would you prefer some more original and brand new maps? There are going to be war maps and as well as big maps. So MW3 multiplayer large maps are going to be Resort, which is going to be ground war, Military Base, which is going to be ground war, Industrial Belt, which is also going to be ground war, and then there will be Launch Facility, which is going to be war mode. Unfortunately, there's no photos for these. Anyways, the other things that you need to know is map voting is going to be making a return. It's going to be a thing. There's also going to be the classic mini map that everyone thought was going to be in MW2 but wasn't. There's also going to be 150 base HP, which means that it's going to be increased by 50 from the standard 100, and that's mainly because all the movement changes and buffs that they're going to be doing. But another thing that we have is the movement with slide cancel, reload cancel, and all that, which I'm going to give you guys all the details in just a second. There's also the gear perk system, which we've talked about already, and then all perks are going to be active from the start of a match. So now you're not going to have to wait and just play out the match, and then in the middle of it, you'll unlock your perks. So now everything is going to be available right then and there when the match starts. Now let's talk about the different game modes that are going to be available. So there's going to be TDM, there's going to be domination, there's going to be hardpoint, there's going to be kill confirmed, there's also going to be the other core modes that we get in every Call of Duty. There's going to be ground war with 3 maps, there's also going to be war mode with 1 map, and then there's going to be cutthroat, which is basically 3v3v3. Now, other than that, there's obviously the movement updates, which in my opinion are probably the most important thing, because these are also going to carry on over into Warzone, right? But we have the responsive movement system in MW3 is detailed with slide cancel and reload cancel. These are returning. There's going to be faster mantling and mantling while sprinting. You're going to be able to fire immediately after you slide. There's going to be ADS while sliding perk. That's just one of the new perks that's going to be there. There's going to be increased tactical sprint durations per weapon. So if you're on an SMG, you'll be able to tac sprint longer than if you had an LMG out. There's also going to be increased strafe speeds and ADS movement speeds. There's also going to be tactical sprint recharging while you are normally sprinting. So that means that you can still sprint and you don't have to walk in order to regenerate that tactical sprint. So you'll be on the move a little bit faster, which is going to be a big W for the bigger maps, as well as like for Warzone and all that later when it integrates. Now for Warzone, it is going to integrate later on during the duration of MW3, not right away. We're going to be seeing these changes. I'm going to guess around season 1 is when we're going to finally see that big update happen, where everything from MW3 is going to move on into Warzone 2 in terms of the movement and the mechanics and all that system. Charlie Intel ended up posting pretty much a very similar tweet at the same exact time, pretty much confirming yet another person who was there and was told about these different movement changes, except in this one he says that you can even cancel grenades. So everything is able to be canceled in this update, so that way you don't have to worry about the whole animation effect completing. This is also a brand new feature coming in, which it says a new option in MW3 called the tac stance. In between full ADS and hip fire activated via toggle, you can fire in tac stance while you are sliding. So it's like a half and half type of thing. Pretty much a smaller hip fire spread, half the mobility of the sprinting and then half the accuracy of the ADS, pretty much putting it right at the middle between ADSing as well as hip firing. As of right now, this is everything that they have given us so far in regards to MW3. There's probably other things that they aren't allowed to share just yet, so we might be getting more and more information as we go on. I'm expecting an MW3 gameplay trailer at some point. We are expecting the beta as well, and more information from other content creators who may have got to play test the game and try it out. Maybe there's some more things that they're going to tell us about it. Good news is there's a lot more. There's the campaign. There's also the zombies. They did explain a lot about the zombies, which I'll be discussing in a separate video. It's just completely different experience than any zombies mode that we've pretty much played up until now. Even the original Outbreak, it's going to be a lot more different than that one, because a lot of people were saying, oh, it's just going to be Outbreak 2.0. It's going to be exactly the same. And many people were disappointed because it's not going to be a round-based zombies. Well, it's actually going to be a little bit different, but there are some good things about it and there are some bad things about it. So I'll be explaining all that for you guys in an upcoming video. Maybe I'll have it up later today. I'm not sure, but let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see here on the channel. But anyways, been your boy Chidzo. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.